You said something very interesting, that a lot of private universities have come up. So what percentage is private, what percentage is government? And are there sectors where private is not allowed to come in?
Actually, no.
No, you can be anywhere.
You can be, because this is a very good, the Constitution of Afghanistan created this space because we were fighting for this. You know, just only, because the government of Afghanistan, the governmental university, or we call it public universities, didn't have enough space for, because like we have now, like about 6.5 to 7 million new enrolled children to the schools, year base. In each year we have 6.5 to 7 million children going to the school.
I mean, new enrollments.
New enrollments, each year. This year we had this. But when it comes to the high school, when they're graduating, it becomes of course lower because of so many elements. And this is I think this is normal, because we have probably, you might have 5 reasons for that, you might have 10 reasons why you're not fun. But still, in the government, public universities, they only have like about 20 to 50,000 spaces.
Oh, okay.
Only.
So you are telling me that out of 7 million, only 50,000 seats.
1 million will be graduated, even. Just take all of that is put down 5.1 million, 5.5 million, and keep it to the graduation level, 1 million. Even out of 1 million, if 500 of them are really wanted to go and enroll to the university, we don't have a space for them.
In public universities?
In public universities, and even in private universities, because we don't have enough space for them. Because we are enrolling
200 private universities?
Actually,
no, this is, but you know, the subjects are different. People don't like this subject, and people don't like this subject, and sometimes they are. This is also a very new phenomenon in Afghanistan, that you have a private university and private schools. We have private schools, hundreds of them.
So, what percentage will be private and what percentage will be?
It's a little bit difficult to say very exact number, but in terms of in terms of from 50,000, because we have a kind of examination to go to the university, so from 50,000, only 10,000 or maybe 6,000 or 7,000 will be
from government schools.
Yeah, it's come 50,000 comes from a school, but only from that number, only 10,000 can go through the university.
There are only so many pass.
Yeah.
The others fail.
Pass.
Okay.
But the failness is not because of that there is no capacity. It's because of the university doesn't have that kind of capacity.
Oh,
they fail
automatically. The
automatically.
process is very difficult, very complicated.
They don't
It's an
finish.
entrance examination.
Yeah.
It's an entrance examination, and they.
They call them without result.
Yeah.
They get the 260 mark, but because their choice was like medical institute and there is no other choice, then they will be add result. It's just a kind of strange way of dealing with this issue. That's why we are trying, most of the national and international organizations, private sector also trying to, as much as they can, invest. Like always I say, if the people in the governments around the region politically, let us survive for another 10 years like this, we will be okay.
In terms of private universities,
there's
two reasons that still the youth are not able to be part of university. One is economic issues, because everyone that don't have that kind of economy to be part of private schools, universities, because they are very expensive. The second reason is that most of these universities are registered with the high education ministry,
ministry.
But it's not very officially approved by the documentation, the final graduation certificate is not approved still with the government. So most of people are looking to be part of public university rather than the private school.
Fair.
Just only 2 universities has been got their private universities got their permission, registered permission, and also approved their documentation in terms of national graduation certificate.
So do you think the government should make it easy for the private universities so that there can be more seats? Because you were saying they get 260 and they don't get, that's because the government is, maybe you have to pay a bribe and get a license.
There are not even the license, even the entrance to the exam, it's each one seat is how much it costs.
Yeah.
You know, 50,000
Very easily
to enter to university. Some of them 5, some of them 10, some of them 15.
So in school education, how good is the quality of public education? Between, if you had a child and you had to put your child
Private.
okay.
But still there's a different point of view, because still private school is not a kind of permanent, permanent approval, a kind of level of high level.
Again, it's the licensing and approvals. That's
It's
right.
like certification of
But still, the very educated family, they
Go for
through
private.
to the private.
Lots of
Because the quality is better.
the quality is better, the treatment is better, you know, people really rely on the behavior is totally different.
Discipline.
Like for me, 2 of my my sister, daughter and son is going, and if you compare with one of our extended family child that he's going to the public, they're totally like this, you know. It's very different.
So it's very interesting. But there was recently some article where the new heroine, that's Najla Ayubi, went to a low-cost private school which is not very big.
Yeah.
Do you have such schools in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
How many?
I think it's the cloud school.
We have lots of
Lots of these schools.
those very public schools that they are very famous and very popular.
So public schools or private?
No,
Public. Some of the public.
Some of
also.
them. No, I'm talking about private. Low-cost schools.
Actually, we don't have low cost.
Private
We
schools.
have the low cost, but when they are low cost, the quality
Quality is
low.
bad.
Yeah.
If the cost is high, then the quality is high.
Fair.
And some of them
It's
are
capitalism, you know.
supported by some organization as well.
In certain